Hi, Mary. This is your second year on the Lakewood City Council, and you're standing up for property owners in your community.
Yes, thank you, Brandon. Yes, I consider myself an elected representative, not an elected official. It's my duty as a city councilor to watch out for the citizens and to make sure that our city is using its money in the wisest way. Our government shouldn't be profiting off the citizens. And I believe that one way that we can help is by lowering the mill levy. So I'm proposing to lower our mill levy, Lakewood's mill levy, from 4.711 to 3.85, which would be a good savings for some, for most of our residents and for our businesses too.
Well, definitely. I mean, the evaluations have increased so much, the assessment values of these houses, right? Since the Gallagher repeal in 2020. So it's great to see local communities, local leaders like yourself standing up and saying, hey, let's do our part. Let's see what we can do to provide some meaningful tax relief for the people in our community because everything's getting so expensive, it seems.
It is, and it is our duty. It's our duty to make sure that our citizens can stay in their homes. We have a lot of older folks who are on fixed incomes who are going to find it hard and find it tough to make some of these property taxes. It's not a huge amount, but it's going to help. And if I think if other municipalities and if other boards and other areas that are using mill levies will lower them, I think across the board we'll be able to see some huge savings.
That's great. Yeah, so you were saying Lakewood's not necessarily alone in doing this. This is other local governments across the state are stepping up to protect their property owners.
Yes, I just heard Douglas County just lowered theirs. I'm not sure what they lowered it to, but I heard it was it's impressive. So I'm hoping that Jefferson County does it. I'm for sure, pretty sure that Lakewood's going to do this. And I just have to convince our other counselors that this is the right thing to do. And our citizens, they've given up so much with the 2D, giving up their Tabor refunds. And I think it's time for our city to, it's payback, what do you do? What was that called? Pay it forward. It's time to pay it forward to our citizens and to give them some relief. And I'm excited about this. I'm hoping that our city will come together and actually we'll all join forces and do a good job for our citizens.
So just at the most recent Lakewood City Council meeting, you made a motion to do this. What's the next step?
So it was the first reading and we all talked about it. We did have a lot of pushback and it always goes back to equity. Everyone's worried about equity. And I said, this is not going to cause any equity issues because the money that's coming in is more money than we were expecting. So this isn't something that wasn't in the budget. So this is actually, they're going to be getting more money and that they can give back to the people. They'll still be making some money. It's just not a lot. so yeah, there was a little pushback and there was a counter motion to 4.28. However, I feel that that's still, according to our charter, it's not feasible because we have to stay within a 7% revenue income or 7% revenue. We can't go above 7%. That's what I'm trying to say. And that it's almost like 11%.
Okay, wow. So yeah, no, this makes a lot of sense. It's great to see you doing this, and I really hope that it takes some of the wind out of the sails for this Proposition HH. You're down there tonight at the Jefferson County Republican headquarters. There, what are you doing down there about Proposition HH?
Well, I am against Proposition HH because number one, it's misleading. It does nothing to lower our property taxes. In fact, most of it is to take away our Tabor refunds, which is something that Coloradans are really, they love it. It's something that we need because it helps us bridge the gap in years that we need it. And when we get those refunds back, we're really excited about it. Some people don't realize, sometimes the governments make it smaller. And but if you add it all up, it's quite significant. But
Oh,
Proposition
definitely.
HH is not a good thing.
Yeah, the Taxpayer Bill of Rights has been one of the best tools for Colorado taxpayers for a long time now to really provide some relief and give us our money back. The money we work so hard to make, it really belongs to us. And the government, I guess they need some for some of their projects, but it just seems like they take more and more every chance they get.
They do, and and they all we do is ask them to let us know, hey, what are you going to tax us on, and what is this for, and where is the money going? And it's all consent. That's what it's for, and that's what I love about it, is that the people are actually knowing, like, what taxes are you going to put on us, this year? And it's something that I feel good about when people, if they vote for it, it's something that we really wanted, or if it's something that they try to trick us on, sometimes they trick us on what they're really going to use it for. But that's the big thing, is the consent, is that we get to vote on the taxes that they're bringing towards us.
Well, let's hope that the Colorado voters reject Proposition HH to protect our taxpayer bill of rights and really, the onus or the responsibility for lowering property taxes. It's on the state legislature with what they can do on the assessment rate. And then of course it's up to these local governments, counties, cities, special districts, and school districts to step up like what you're doing in Lakewood to cut that mill levy. Let's give people a little bit of relief and balance the scales a little bit. So awesome. I'm really excited to see what you're doing down there in Lakewood. Hope you can keep us updated about what's next and how people can help you. Is there anything people can do now to help you make this successful here in Lakewood?
Oh my gosh, if you live in Lakewood, please show up on October 23rd at 7 o'clock and give testimony about how you want your property taxes decreased. And you are for lowering the mill levy to 3.85 and that org. And you're going to have to find the hybrid meeting. It's not up yet. And I have no idea what it is, what item number it's going to be. But if you click on the item number, it's going to be about the budget. So go to the budget, and then you can leave a public comment there about lowering the mill levy. And that will really help show the other counselors that how much support that we have from the citizens, that we need to have this mill levy reduction.
Awesome. Yeah, I definitely encourage people to do everything they can to reach out to their Lakewood representatives. If you're in the city, reach out before October 23rd when this meeting is going to happen. And is there an opportunity for public comment for people to show up at the actual meeting in person?
Yeah, yes, there is. But like I said, I'm not sure what time that would be at. Just show up at 7 o'clock and you can sign up in the meeting area that you want to speak. You can also have somebody speak and you can pool. So if you have 3 people, you can have one person speak for 10 minutes. And, because, after a while, you get to hear the same thing over and over. But if we have a lot of people show up and actually show, I think the counselors will agree with me and my co-counselor Rich Ulver. He actually signed on to my motion, and he and I are kind of working together to make sure that this gets passed. So we want to make the other counselors aware that this is something that they need to do for our citizens. In fact, our citizens must demand it.
Yes. Oh, that's awesome. Really exciting. Well, thank you so much, Mary. Really appreciate all your hard work. And I'll keep everybody updated for October 23rd at 7 p.m. Lakewood City Council meeting. Let's have some citizen demands for lowering property taxes in Lakewood. Awesome. Thank you so much, Mary. Really
Yes.
appreciate you.
Thank
So
you,
great.
Brandon, for all the hard work you do also.
Oh, awesome. Well, appreciate it, Mary. Well, I'll let you get back to working on defeating Proposition HH. I understand you're down there at the Jefferson County headquarters for the Republican Party, helping to make some signs and some materials to get the word out about just how bad Proposition HH is. So I'll let you get back to that.
Great. Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.